social studies, the Indian physiography. That is where India is situated, between what latitudes, between what longitudes, what are its subcontinents. That all we are going to see in this chapter. India, if we compare with the other countries in the world, area-wise, it is the 7th largest country. So, India is 7th largest country according to the area-wise compared to the world. In the world ranking is 7th largest. It is Indian subcontinent. What is Indian subcontinent? What are the countries in Indian subcontinent? What countries are included in Indian subcontinent? They are Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh and Bhutan. They are near the Himalayan regions. And why they are very important, why we are taking this Indian subcontinent? Because these countries are having advantage because they are near Indian subcontinent by trade, commerce wise. They are having advantage with India because they are Indian subcontinent. So their trading, commercial, whatever the economic business is done is with Indian subcontinent because they are nearer to this Indian subcontinent. So it is advantage for Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh and Bhutan. If we see India, what is India made up of? What does India contains? Okay, so India has mountains, Himalaya mountains, Aravalli ranges. Okay, so what Himalaya? It has mountains. Plateaus are there, the Deccan Plateau. Example you can take, the plateaus are there. Plains, that is where the river flows, and the flat land, that is the Gangetic plains are there. So plains are there. Valleys. What are the valleys? The two mountains. Okay, the place between the two mountains where when they join together, that part is called as the valleys. Then the coastal places, we have coastal region. Okay, because India is peninsula. What is peninsula means? Three-sided covered with water and one side lined is there. So west also water is there, Arabian Sea, east Bay of Bengal and in south Indian Ocean. This is peninsula. So naturally coastal region should be there. So we have coastal plains. So these are the important things which are present in India. So what does India consist of? It has mountains, it has plateaus, it has plains, it has valleys and it has coastal plains. Plains and coastal plains are different. Coastal plains are those plains which are near the, what to call it as a sea or ocean. The border of the land which is near to the sea or ocean, we call it as the coastal plains. These plains are the flat land near the rivers, we call it as the plains, the Gangetic plains. Here we have the western coastal plain is there and eastern coastal plain is there. The western Ghats and the eastern Ghats near that, whatever the region between the western Ghat and the boundary of the Arabian Sea, that is that region we call it as the coastal plains. Then what are the important features of India? India has a river system, a good river system, sweet water river system. The sweet water is needed for all the purpose, for washing purpose, for drinking purpose, for agriculture, everything. So river system is there, Ganga is there, Krishna is there. So we have the river system. 8 important rivers are there in our what to call it as India. And Ganga, it is what to call it as whole year water will be there in Ganga. So that is why it is very helpful, this river system. Climate, our climate. Okay, we are having what to call it as a climate is a hot, then cold, that is winter, summer season, then spring, autumn. All these the climatic conditions are there. Natural vegetation, the forest regions. Okay, we have so many forest region is there in our India. But nowadays what has happened? I told you in the first problems, that is the population growth, and to make the habitat or dwelling place for the human beings, so many forests are being cleared. It's not there. We had about first starting 33% of natural vegetation was there. Now it is not there due to these reasons. And land part is there. Agriculture. We say India is an agricultural country. Agriculture is the main occupation of India. Then transportation, roadways, waterways, airways. These are transportation. What we see, what we have. We are connected internally to the important cities and externally with the important countries through what we call it as airways and through waterways and even also through the landways. These are the and distribution of population. In whole India, the population is there, and we know we are second highest in population than China. So distribution of population is very important, plays very important role for the economical development of India. Then extension, between which latitudes and between which longitudes India lies. That is the extension. Okay. In earlier days, it was measured as a nautical according to the distance of the land from the sea. This was very helpful for the sailors. That is, 1 nautical is equal to 1.852 kilometer away from the sea. And that is what 60 nautical miles means, 60 into 1.852 kilometer away from the sea. That is how the sailors used to calculate. But afterwards, when latitudes and longitudes were discovered, at that time the extension was measured in latitudes, that is degree and minutes, according to latitude wise and according to longitude wise. How is that? Let us see. From 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes in north of equator, that is the latitude wise, the India lies between 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes, the north latitudes. Longitude wise, from 68 degree 7 minutes east longitude to 97 degree 25 minutes east longitude. So longitude, if you take, this is the earth, okay, the horizontal lines which we draw, they are called as latitudes, okay, and the vertical lines which we draw, they are called as the longitudes. So latitude, so between this, we call it as a distance is called, that is measured in form of degree and minutes. So 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes, that is the latitude wise the distance of the extension of India. Longitude wise 68 degree 7 minutes to 97 degree 25 minutes east longitude, that is towards the east. This is the west, this is the east, this is the north, and this is the, so towards the north and towards the east, that is where your what you call it as the India lies. That is what the extension of India is. So these are the Indian physiography what we are going to study. So it is the 7th largest country area wise in the world. Important subcontinent are there: Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh and Bhutan. They are nearer to our India. For them, trading and commerce is very easy, and they are having advantage of having trading and commerce or economic development due to India. India consists of mountains are there, plateaus are there, plains are there, valleys are there, and coastal plains are there. What other features India has? It has a very good river system. Climate is also very good for the growth of crops. It helps in agriculture. Natural vegetation is there, land is there, agriculture and transportation. How? And distribution of population. How does the India extend? Latitude wise and longitude wise. 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree 6 minutes towards the north latitude. 68 degree 7 minutes to 97 degree 25 minutes towards the east longitude. This is what is regarding the Indian physiography. We saw the land extension according to the latitudes and longitudes. Let us see now the extension of land of India in terms of kilometers, that is from north to south, Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and east to west, that is from west means from Gujarat to Okay, Nagaland. That is east is Nagaland and west is Gujarat. How is the stretch of the land from Nagaland to Gujarat and from Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari in kilometers? How it stretches? So it is said that from Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, the land measurement is 3,214 kilometers. How much? 3,214 kilometers. From Nagaland to Gujarat, the land stretch is 2,933 kilometers. That is the land extension of India, north to south, Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, then Nagaland to Gujarat, that is east to west. Then we know that there are certain important latitudes are there. Which important latitudes and longitudes passes through India? That is very important. So we can say that 23 degree and 31 minute north, Tropic of Cancer passes through India. So question can be asked. Okay. Which latitude passes through India? 23 degree 31 minutes north, Tropic of Cancer. You know, in north Tropic of Cancer is there, in south Tropic of Capricorn is there. So our India is situated to the north. Okay, so that is in the northern hemisphere, so it is in the Tropic of Cancer passes through India. Latitude, longitude. Which longitude passes? 82 degree and 30 minutes. That is 82.5 degree. We can say east longitude passes through India, and that east longitude has become very important because on that longitude only our Indian Standard Time is fixed, which passes through Allahabad. Through where it passes? It passes through Allahabad. Okay, that is why it's a very important longitude. So can we ask 82.5 degrees longitude, what's the importance of this longitude? Because on that only our Indian Standard Time is based. Where it is passed? It is passing through Allahabad. So Indian Standard Time, we are 5 hours ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Suppose today is 6th July. Morning 5 o'clock if we take in India, then England will be 5 hours back of Indian Standard Time. That is what we call it as 12 o'clock in the midnight, England, that London will be having. If you compare it with Australia also, so if this is India and this is Australia and this is England, we are 5 hours ahead and Australia is 5 hours ahead than us. So in India, if we have 5 o'clock here in the morning, it will be 12 o'clock midnight in England, that is London. So that is what your Indian Standard Time and Greenwich Mean Time is. Then I told you regarding the Tropic of Cancer. It passes through India. It is dividing India into 2 regions, northern region and southern region. Similarly, longitudes I told, 82.5 degree passes through India, which divides the India into again 2 more regions, that is the eastern region and the western region. So that is how the division of the land is there in India. So from north to south, it stretches 3,214 kilometers. From east to west, it stretches 2,933 kilometers. 23 degree and 31 minutes north, the Tropic of Cancer passes through India, which divides the India into 2 regions, northern region and southern region. Similarly, 82.5 degree 30 minutes east longitude passes through India, which divides the India into 2 regions, eastern region and western region. These 2 are very important because mainly this east longitude, because it decides our Indian Standard Time, which we are 5 hours ahead than Greenwich Mean Time. So this is the land division of India. Now let us go to the Physiographic Division of India. First division is northern and northeastern mountains, that is your Himalaya mountains. Okay, northern plains, that are important rivers like Indus, Ganges, okay, then Brahmaputra. These are the important rivers which makes the northern plains. Then peninsular plateau, that is where soil and land is there. Plateau means it is nothing but we call it as a tableland. Above the sea level, a flat land is there which we call it as plateau, that is tableland. Peninsular plateau is there, that is soil and land plays very important in this peninsular plateau. Then Indian desert you know. We are having, in Rajasthan we are having the deserts. Okay, where only the sand will be there. No vegetation will be, growth will not be there. So that is Indian desert. Coastal plain, our India is peninsular country, okay, on western side Arabian Sea is there, in south side Indian Ocean is there, and in east side Bay of Bengal is there. So that ocean and seas and the plain, okay, the land part, it is between the Eastern Ghats and the Bay of Bengal, whatever the land part is there, between the Western Ghats and Arabian Sea, whatever land part is there, that we call it as the coastal plain. So we have coastal plain also. And islands. India is peninsular country, ma'am, it all islands. How? Yes, islands are there. Okay, Andaman Nicobar Islands. All these is belonging to India. They are the union territories. So they belong to India. So we have islands also. So northern and northeastern mountains, that is your Himalayan mountains. Northern plains, the plains covered, okay, that is Ganga river, Brahmaputra river, Indus river, all these rivers, they are creating a plain, and that plains is the northern plains. Then peninsular plateau, the tableland above the sea level, okay, that is peninsular plateau where soil and land is very important there. Indian deserts, you know, Rajasthan, one example you can give, where always it is covered with sand, the climate is very extreme, in the daytime it is very hot, in the night time it is very cold, there is no vegetation at all. Then coastal plain, Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, what to call it as plain land. Then Eastern Ghat and Bay of Bengal, the plain land, whatever you see, that is called as a coastal plain. And then you have the islands, the Andaman Island, Nicobar. This is the physiographic division of India.